Hello. Another day of regularly scheduled programming, and UCMO is tomorrow. I hope you're all excited for the third mouse. Hey. I have no idea what the registration numbers look like actually. No. I'll figure it out later. Welcome back, everyone. Have you seen GitHub Copilot? I've heard vaguely about it, but I haven't actually gotten to play with it myself. Check out otisweb-dev. That's hilarious. Oh my god, automated code forces solving. What? That's -2. Wait, is it on the internet? Like, on the browser? Jesus Christ. Okay. It works in VS Code. Okay. I didn't notice it was wrong. Okay. USAMTS, okay. Okay. Korea. Is that a 3-variable inequality? It's not even symmetric. Alright. I'll take it. Sadly, Copilot doesn't actually check if the code works. I mean, given the inputs you're feeding it. Like, does it check whether the code is syntactically correct or something? Oh my god, that is a lot of problem requests. Is today stream 87 or stream 88? No, it's stream 87. It was last time, so this is 88. You seem find happiness in life. That is beyond the scope of this stream. I'm sorry. 2002 and 3. Have I not done that? No, I've done 2002 and 3, sorry. If you don't know Zygmundi's theorem, now is a great time to learn. How do we check if you are registered? Math is not it. Yeah, I don't know how that portal thing works. Is the registration still open right now? Registration closed, okay. I forgot to actually register a test account so that I could check. Oh well. Rectangle. Okay, so there's a left parentheses, which I guess is that statement about the hexagon. But okay, sure. Okay. Connected polynomial now. All right. Yeah. It's okay. I will take the problem out of the chat, I guess. Maybe. You might have to resend it actually. What if the problem does get chosen? But for now, let's go on. All right. Evan competing in his own Olympiad. Hey. I'm out of requests. Yeah, there's a cap on how many requests you can make per stream. So we'll just remember that the left parentheses is like a geo problem. Wow. Oh hey, one problem actually got more than one vote. Oh, maybe it's too early in the stream. Maybe should I have waited a bit longer? Okay, there's two problems that have more than one vote now. I should have waited a few more minutes. I show up 5 minutes late and I don't get to propose. This is a total scam. Yeah, sorry. For some reason, the problems came in real fast today, so I cut it off after waiting a fewer minutes than usual. Do those IMOs... Let me look at those IMO problems actually. If they look not annoying, I might do them anyways. I feel like today they came more quickly than usual. Like even relative, like they come fast, but I think even today was like exceptionally fast. Oh my god, it's an FE. No! The GL looks really easy. Life is just a zone. Okay. Alright, the market is closed. So it looks like we're doing, in some order today, probably Iran TST, Korea finals, and connected polyomino problem. And I might go snipe the IMO 1999-5 because it looks easy. Well, let's start with the Iran TST. Alright. Let's see. Let episode 88 begin. Okay, let's do the YouTube. Oh, yeah. Before we do the YouTube intro, let's ban the bot, and then this button, then all of TFFT. What is TFFT? Actually, maybe I don't want to know. Hopefully you see what we all. I haven't seen the Otis Discord. Oh no. Alright. Okay, welcome back everyone to wait, the problem's not showing up. Let's fix that first. Boom. Alright. So today we have a problem from Iran TST 2014 for which for k greater than 1 I want the equation x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus k equals y squared to only have finitely many solutions. Okay, so I think for k even, the left-hand side is a polynomial of degree 2, or of even degree, which isn't a square, which might already be good enough, I think. I think that's already good enough. This is an argument where you can trap it between two squares, which is really obnoxious to carry out, but yeah, okay. So k alt is the issue. What is faulting? Does it? Okay, well, anyways. X plus 1, x plus 2. However, even for k equals 3, I don't see how you do it. So if k equals 3, Oh, actually, I guess you want a lot of things to be squares, right? Because the point is that the terms on the left-hand side are almost relatively prime. So x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3 are relatively prime. And then there's at most a factor of 2 in common. So x plus 2 has to be a square. Does that just work? No, that's too... Okay, for k odd, for k equals 3, the argument is the following. Alright, so x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3 equals y squared. The x plus 2 is relatively prime to both the x plus 1 and x plus 3. So x plus 2 has to be a square. So you let x equals like t squared minus 2 or something, and then same argument as k even case now. And I think that will... Yeah, it's a really obnoxious argument actually, if you have to do it explicitly. But basically if you haven't even... Alright, I should write this out actually for educational reasons. So the claim that I'm using is the following. Claim if f is an even degree monic polynomial with integer coefficients, then something there exists a rational let me call them G1 and G2. Integer polynomial G or no polynomial G with rational coefficients and a integer k such that g of x plus squared is less than f of x squared, or f of x gx plus k squared. So basically it's like you trap it between two squares where k is some large enough integer, and you can do this basically by running a square root-ish algorithm. It's kind of annoying to formalize. Do I want to write out the recursion? I don't want to write out the recursion. Haha, okay. So, in the general situation, dang it. I can get it for like certain values of k, but not enough. Well, I want like some value of... Oh, frick. What I want is some of one of the terms on the left to be like a square without some leftover. Oh crap. The sum of 1 over p like barely diverges. Very sadly. Yeah, I mean, I'm deliberately not quoting results that I don't know because, I mean, well, okay, I guess because I don't know what the results are, that makes it hard for me to quote them. I am aware that probably there are some big theorems that, well, insta-kill this problem, but I'm sticking to like the theorems that I actually know, which I don't have any that insta-kill this, sadly. But I feel like this class of approach should work. Maybe? What I want is if I have k consecutive integers. Oh crap. Like what I was hoping was like, you know, there's a term that, because you know that there's only up to half the terms have a factor of 2 in them. Of those, I don't know, so some fraction of those have even VP. I don't know what the fraction is. And then can you get n consecutive positive integers such that each of them is divisible by a prime less than n? That's like not a thing you can do, right? Is that true? Alright, let me... What is the lemma of this? There's a lemma to this end, and I don't remember exactly how it goes. But okay, we're gonna bring in one tool. Yeah, it's not even close, I think. So this following lemma is the sort of the good version of RMM 2010-1, which you get to use once in for y equals 0. Yeah. The primes, I know they have to occur twice, but actually, is that good enough? I don't think that's good enough. Okay, but here's the nuke, alright? If you have... Oh, shoot. I actually think this nuke is not good enough. 2, 3, 5, 7... So I would need 16 terms before I find... Oh no. Really? Really? Yes, yeah. This is where I quoted this in the shortlist problem as well. The 2018 and 7. But it's not good enough. Because this is like... I'm like, if I have 7 numbers, I want to find one that doesn't have... Oh, crap. No, what am I saying? I want one that doesn't appear twice? Hang on. Wait, now I'm just confused. So there's like common factors. I just need one of them to be a square. Then I can use this argument. I'm trying to not be heavy-handed about it because this will get really messy really quickly. But I might not have a choice. Is it bad if I have like a single like if The problem is if x plus like 1 is like a prime times the square, that's not good enough. I really want like some x plus. Alright, so let me state the claim. No, this doesn't work actually. Divisible by 3. I don't get enough stuff that's divisible by. Can I look at the center one? Just generally speaking. No, that's not good enough. It's like so it's like the big primes between n over 2 and n are hitting 2 terms each. Those are actually the worst ones. The prime like 2 is like getting rid of at least a third. I just feel like this never. So every prime can screw up certain terms by causing them to not be a square. So the prime 2 messes up like ceiling of n over oh, actually it can mess up it can actually mess up 3 things. So if it's 8, 2, 2. So in the k equals 5 case, oh, that's really bad news. Well, but even then, so you could have this one divisible by like 8, and then these would have exactly 1 factor of 2 in them. I guess that's not even. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like it's a thing where, like, the sum of 1 over p is diverging, so I need to say that some things are overlapping. But the thing that lets me do that is roughly this result. But I feel like this isn't good enough. How large is the kth prime? Yeah, I'm like comparing 2 to the k to something that's like k log k-ish? So it's not good. 2 to the k is much worse than k log k. So I actually need to refine. I really do need to look at the full VP and not just the divisibility by P. It's just that's so painful to actually execute. I can't even tell if this would work, is the scary thing. Like, asymptotically, it shouldn't. Rounding-ish, maybe? Because you don't sum over all of primes. Say that each is a prime times a constant, then you can bound to a finite set. I don't see it. So it's like x plus I is... Like, I agree you can say, like, okay, like, the set of ways the primes can break down is finite. So it suffices to look at a specific one. Wait. X and x squared minus 1 are squares? So, okay, wait. Yeah, I agree that works for... Yeah, but that's because like x and x squared minus 1 are relatively prime, right? But for larger k, they'll be relatively prime as polynomials, but they won't be relatively prime as integers, like for inputs x. Although I guess it's not a bad idea to center it at... Oh, that's actually a thought. I know the GCD is bounded, but I don't think that's good enough unless I'm missing something. Am I missing something? Because the red claim here actually depends. It's really important that this polynomial is monic for that claim to work. And the issue that we're running into right now is the GCDs that show up. Like, I agree they're bounded and there's like finitely many combinations that show up, but they will screw up this monic condition, which is why you can't just like write on the claim. Although I do think it's a good idea to center it at This is actually a better way to write it. We really want x to be a square. It's not gonna be a square, because these things are never squares. Although x is relatively prime, these two are relatively prime. Can I do something if I just say these two things are relatively prime? So there's some crud out here with bounded, GCD isn't too big between any pair of things. The GCD is bounded, doesn't tell. Yeah, like basically the problem is like even if x is like something really clean, like if we know x is like twice a square, I don't actually see how you would conclude from there. Like, well, I mean, short of like finding another thing that's relatively prime to other stuff. Is that it? So take any two solutions to this with y1 and y2, then k factorial divides the sum. What the heck? I mean, it's not wrong. Hey, how do you all feel about the following? You, yeah, that's why I laughed. But how do you all feel about the following? We're gonna say like let never mind, that doesn't work. Does it? what I was thinking was, no, that doesn't work actually. Never mind. I thought maybe you could get like a prime to divide x plus I and then divide out the factor of p. And then try to get like p to the k minus 1 as the leading coefficient. Because the claim actually works if monic is replaced by like leading coefficient as a square. That's why you need to get the recursion in the claim to work out. But here, it's not gonna happen, I think. I really need to grab an individual factor or something. Somehow. But I don't see how. What else could it? Like if in a generic situation, you can like fix a distribution of the small primes. So what you say is that like x has a particular residue mod. What is it? Is it actually k factorial? It might actually just be k factorial. No, sorry, not k factorial. I don't know what it is. But like for example, in k equals 9, the small primes in play are 2, 3, 5, and 7. So you can fix the residues mod like something. I guess you could just, I guess k factorial is still finite, so we could just fix it mod k factorial. And then say like, okay, so you know how certain things divide out. And what you want is for one of them to be a square, but that might not happen. You know what, I'm gonna try to construct a counterexample. Oh, for k equals 5, here's how you do it. Yeah, I can show you how to do it for k equals 5. For k equals 5, the only small primes that can be in the common factors are 2 and 3. So what you do is you write, so you break it into cases based on where the even numbers are. If the even numbers are... Oh no. Is this what I think it's gonna be? Jesus. If the even numbers are x, x plus 2, x plus 4, then one of x plus 3 or x plus 1, whichever is not divisible by 3, will be relatively prime to everyone else. And similarly, if the even ones are here, then one of these 3 will be co-prime to everyone else. So basically, like, one of the terms will be co-prime to all other 4. Are you aware of how UCMO is working on AOPS right now? It should be basically the same system as previous years, I think. I didn't test it, but I think it's just you go on and take it. I think induction might actually be good though. Yeah. So okay, in general, for a general k, I can actually kill off the prime 2 and reduce to no. I say this is the even ones. Dang it. How is this result not good enough? I feel like this result is like way off, but it doesn't feel way off. Like this 2 to the k is way too big. But it doesn't. It doesn't feel that way. Yeah, so I don't know what the situation. I'm assuming that's just a bug and they didn't magically like have drop all the registrations. If they did, that's bad. I don't know. Send an email to David is probably the best thing to do, honestly. Just so, being like, hey, my reg disappeared. But I don't know. I feel like it should. I feel like the software should work at this point because we've done this twice before. So hopefully, I don't. We'll find out. Okay, I am very sad. Yeah, k factorial does actually divide y squared. It's kind of... Maybe I should keep that in my head. But, why does AMP still say registration will open on October 6th? I mean, true statement. Maybe not the one you need right now, but I'm assuming it's just there since October 6th. Or whatever. It's just I'm not clouding on this, right? Like the argument that works for k equals 3, k equals 5, and probably I can get to work for k equals 7 as well. Honestly. Actually maybe I should stake that claim. Isan. Oh, okay. First of all, I should write the thing correctly. The problem is like 1 over p diverges so slowly that I can do it for like I can work the argument for k equals 7, and then again, one of the terms will be in fact for 7, one of the terms should still be relatively prime to everyone else. Is that true for k equals 9? I think so, right? 9... 3... Or actually for 9 it might even break down. Okay, let me write the explicit counterexample for 9 out. Let me see what's going on. Well, it's okay, so what we're gonna say is we're gonna have the even ones rest along these. So these are all even. And then x plus 2 and x plus 8 can be both 0 mod 3. And then this has a 5, 5. No, the 7's too far away. Am I a potato head? Oh, I'm a potato head. Okay. The reason the claim felt I'm sorry. Okay. The RMM problem is for xi divisible by some prime. But we're interested in something else. We're interested in making sure there isn't a repeated prime. And that's a very different thing, which is why the bound has been looked so far off the whole time. Although I don't know if that helps very much. It does explain why why I'm so confused, but I think it's still not good for us. So okay, so here's what I really want. It's not this nuke that I have here. I want something that's different. So question, given n consecutive positive integers, can I always find one not divisible? Can I always find one among them such that if p divides any prime divisor of it less than n doesn't reappear? That's what I actually want. And that is a different question. Which I am not as sure about now. Because you... So it's really hard for me to tell, because if you try to use straight density, it doesn't work, because again, 1 over 2p also diverges. But we expect it... Sum of 1 over p goes to infinity, but with dignity. It's freaking log. So, in order for this... I hate this. Because the thing is, once you get to the large primes, once you're looking at the large primes, it actually doesn't matter as much or something. Okay, I'm gonna try to I feel like the answer is still no, but I'm much less sure. But I'm gonna try the same construction again. So, for example, with 9 numbers, you can make x odd, and then look at So 2, 4, 6, 8 are the ones we care about. So 3. So I think the idea is I need to start from the sides and work inwards. But I run out of primes because the 3... Dang it. If I put the 3 near the center, it actually misses. Maybe... 3... It barely is. So for 9 numbers, I think the claim is actually still true. But I don't know about... It's possible by Bertrand theorem. Wait, I don't think that's how Bertrand's theorem works, right? Like, I need to find one such that every small prime... No. What? I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't understand life. You can do this by Bertrand theorem? I feel like you need some sort of prime number theorem, actually. I'm not sure what that prime number theorem would look like. Okay, freaking... If a polynomial is a square infinitely many times, must the polynomial be a square itself? No. Counterexample is 2x squared minus 1. By Pell's equation, we'll have infinitely many... Yeah. Yeah. Cool, same counterexample. We think alike! Yeah. Yeah, polyazega required... Well, in addition to... Actually, polyazega is a little different. Does that only require monic? I guess it might only require monic. Then again, the left-hand side is monic. Okay, wait, let me make sure I remember the statement of that lemma. How do you spell Zeg? Usimo 2019-2. Oh, polyazego is if the only outputs are nth powers, not infinitely many. It's like every output or something like that. Okay, so that's not what we want here. Yeah, polyazega is a different result, which is why I got confused. But that one is actually, the hypothesis on the polynomial is weaker, but the assumption is that it's always nth power for like every input, which is obviously a very different situation. Yeah, I don't know if the name for this, actually. I've used this quite a few times, often with like an explicit polynomial f, where I have to then like grind out the value of g and then like do this disgusting calculation to weed out the finite cases. But I actually don't know if this red claim has a name. But what I want that prime P to... Is this true? I actually can't tell whether this is true or not, so now I'm actually annoyed. Because even if I solve the problem, I don't want to know if this is true. Like, I feel like... Less than n actually doesn't matter. The point is, can I find a prime... all its prime divisors? Wait a minute. I've seen this. Is this what I think it is? No, that's just something else. But... Maybe I should be thinking in terms of residue classes, modulo. No, it doesn't make sense. No one wants to claim it. Well, and if anyone wants to, I don't know, actually. I think it's kind of hard to get... You're not supposed to name things after yourself, apparently. The way it works is someone else names it after you because they're using it, and I don't know. If the question is true, it should be easy, right? Maybe? I feel like it shouldn't be true, but I also don't, not confident enough, have no other ideas for the problem beyond, I mean, the other thing that we can try is to make the, you know, uglier question where we say the primes are either unique or have even exponent. This would also solve the problem, but the condition is so awkward that I'm not actually convinced it's easier. I think improve the red. Yeah, that's exactly what how you prove the red claim. Yeah, that's exactly how you prove it. Yeah, so in fact G is uniquely determined by F, I think. Like there's like a specific G. Oh, I said it a really long time ago. If the uglier question is also false, then I actually don't have ideas, I think. Like, I don't... I have been down that Pauli equation rabbit hole before and never again. Not on an Olympiad. Maybe you can use induction, actually. Because your large primes barely do anything, right? If you have a large prime... Can you just induct? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So, consider the first time you run into a counterexample to the claims. If n integers, and then like... every prime is duplicated. Then if I chop off either endpoint, something. I do actually need the positive condition, right? Otherwise this is... well, no, if you have one, it's okay. So if I chop off... because it's true for any sub something. Frick. Okay, you cut somewhere, and then there's a unique prime. So that prime must have appeared. There. And then on the other endpoint, that prime also appeared. I don't think that helps. What a way to start the day. I've been running circles around this for... like... Okay, I don't know why I'm being so hopeful, but the first one is definitely wrong. All you have to do is, let me just make sure I got this counterexample right. No, choose t, t plus 1 up to t plus 8, such that you have a common factor. This drawing is kind of sketch. T plus 7. T is congruent to t plus 7 is congruent to 0 mod 7. And then t is congruent to t plus 1 is congruent to t plus 6 mod 5. T plus 2 is congruent to t plus 8 is divisible by 3. So ironically, adding more elements I thought was supposed to be good for you, but apparently it's just not true. Plus 2, t plus 8, and then t plus 3 can just be like... No, hang on. What was the kind of example? Hang on. Did I mess up the counterexample? I think I messed up the counterexample. Never mind. The claim was on. Frick. Yeah, something's... Yeah. So this one is supposed to be the 3 one. 258. But now I have 3 and 4 left over, which is t plus 3, t plus 4. I haven't used 2, so I need to get one more prime somehow. Oh, the next prime is like large. Oh crap. Ah! Okay, so... Oh, come on. I don't know if I'm getting anywhere. Because I can't even tell if it's with... It's a problem. My problem is that I actually just can't tell whether it's true or not. And even if it was true, I don't know how we're trying to show it. I have this vague feeling that it should be true, though. Alright. I think I'm sunk. I don't know if there's something else I'm not seeing. feel like the question is the question is is the weakest one that would pass, but it's so awkward that I don't really believe that that's what I'm supposed to go for. But I also don't know what else I would use. Yeah. R.I.P. Do INO6? It's an FE! Is it a good FE? It looks boring as heck. Will you read the solution? Yes. I want to see what I missed. Was I going the right direction? Or am I just like totally wrong track? Oh, this is the second rounder on the Olympiad. It's not even the... Wait, no, that's not true. Is it... No, sorry. TST2, right. Aaron has a... Okay, so first of all, excuse me, children, you have to say something about the leading coefficient here, alright? Alright, yeah, so it is the, yeah. What the frick? Okay. I see. So the thing I wasn't seeing was that you actually have to use all the primes at once. I can't do this at... I can't just hope for a single isolated prime. Well. That is actually... Yeah, I don't think I would have gone that. At least not with no paper. No, I don't think I would have gone that period. Also the keyboard is not in a great place. That is gettable, I just don't think I would have gone it. I told you, I have to fix that part. Yeah, this is really cool. I agree. Oh, wow. I gotta add that to my database, actually. I don't think I can let that. Well, I have to keep that problem. 2, 3. This is 2014. Done. No, this is actually really good. So So yeah, this actually just doesn't have, this claim doesn't have a name, right? Like I actually feel like this is about like the 5th or 6th time I've used it like on a problem, although the thing is I usually use it for like an explicit polynomial f. Like this, like the problem gives me some polynomial and then I quote this, I don't quote it, I just like explicitly write out what g is. But I feel like this fact should have a name. Recursively determine the coefficients of GA. This implies the result when particular f may only be a square finitely often. Okay. In the case where k is odd, for each prime p less than n, define the f2 vector okay, I want to write v sub p, but that looks really stupid. We're gonna call it wp to avoid any confusion. vpx plus 1 up to and this is an f2 to the base k copies of this. Yeah, sadly this isn't going to make it onto YouTube because I didn't solve a problem, and these days I just post the ones that I actually get. But man, that is so slick. Since there are fewer than k primes, these vectors are wait up. Shoot, I got it the other way. It's crap. I was like, okay, v2. Let m be the less than k, right? Okay. These k vectors are linear. In other words, there is a partition A with B of the primes less than k such that have all even on primes less than k combined with the usual argument that implies there. I have a claim to whichever of A and B has even cardinality and is non-empty. Since there are only finally to get the problem follows. Please refer to something for comedy reasons. Full test. Yeah. If you cite something like floatings correctly, it's not clear. So in general, I don't know what the protocol is if you cite a result that is obviously stronger than the problem. I don't personally think it should be allowed, but that you also like, I don't know, it's not written anywhere that you're not allowed to do this, so it feels a little bad. And then like, it's just kind of a mess. So usually the way you deal with this is that if a problem dies to a quote unquote well-known result that people know, you just don't use it. It doesn't happen that often though, because for it to happen, you need a situation where whoever is designing the contest like didn't notice it. Meaning that a bunch of the old people don't know the results, but then a bunch of the small children who take the contest know the result. So I don't know how it happened in 2016. Like that was before I started actually organizing things. So I didn't get the first proof. I think what you should do for the red claim that was in the thing is you should pick a polynomial like, I'll make one up for you, x to the fourth plus 3x cubed plus 8x squared or something, and then work out what the polynomial g is. And once you see how to work it out for like 2 or 3 examples, it should be pretty clear what the general situation is. It's just really hard to type because there's a lot of variables. Also, I really wish they used n instead of k. Like, I really should be a n and not a k. Oh well. Alright, wow. Well, that problem really threw me for a loop. I wasn't wrong about the fact that it was going to be, like, dealing with the primes, but I claimed something that was way stronger than what I could actually prove. Which... I still want to know whether this is true. So if someone finds a counterexample, please let me know. If someone finds a counterexample and you're in Otis, I will pay, like, some number of spades. So I probably don't have time to think about it anytime soon, but I want to know. Yeah, I think it is. On the topic of like random high-level citations, I do think it's really awkward that the official documentation about how Olympiads are graded is non-existent. Like there is neither the IMO nor the USA Olympiad. This might not be true in other countries. Other countries might be better about this, but in the neither the USAMO nor the IMO has anything of the form like this is like how we grade problems. So it's just yeah. You just have to take my word for it. Evan Chen provides. Alright, what was I gonna do next? So, I think I said I wanted to snipe the IMO 5 because it looked easy. I don't really want to do the FE because it looks like just another FE. Yeah, every time I say that, I jinx. Not really. I've been like right sometimes. Just on other occasions, I have been very horribly wrong, and comedy ensued. Evan Chen explains Olympiad grading. Well, I mean, I don't think you should trust my judgment. That's just like my impression based on like seeing how many things are in this statement. But it looks, I just like, the way I'm getting this judgment is I'm looking at it and I'm seeing like, it doesn't look like there's that much going on. And the year is 1999, so we'll probably be okay? Question mark? Let's find out. Welcome back everyone to Switch Solves ISL with another problem that's actually from the IML. So, there's 3 circles, which is, I guess, a thing that can happen. So we're gonna start by letting O be some point. And then I need like a circle. Well, we'll just do this, alright. Omega is circle 01. Ta-da! Okay, and then we poke a point here, and we poke a point here. Okay, so there is a circle centered. So the second circle and the first circle don't behave the same. There's first of all a circle centered at some point on line ON. So let's just draw a random point and move it around. Yo, S. All right, and then omega 2 is circle SN, and then I need to pick a point on. Oh, actually. Oh, this is where I have second intersections, and they're not symmetric. Oh, Jesus. Alright, we'll just roll with it. Okay, let me call this Q or something. I think that might fit better. We'll just put like P somewhere here. So this is the center of the other circle. Okay, so then there's another circle here. This is omega 1. And then you take, what the heck is this setup? A and B, and there's like a point. Did I misdraw the picture already? Yeah. My bad. Those are not A and B. Those are like X and Y. Oh god. Why does this problem have so many ambiguous intersections? That's like nightmare fuel. Okay, so I am now much more scared of this problem than I was 5 minutes ago. Because ambiguous intersections are bad signs. They are anyways. Okay, so A and B, that's the image of the multidual, right? So, I don't know. Are they going to be tangent at P? Is that just what's going to happen? Well, one way to find out. Alright, so you draw those, and then apparently this is tangent. Definitely at P. I was like, I don't know what else the tangency point's gonna be. Oh wait, what the heck? Okay, wait. I think I misread the problem then. Okay, touch the internally, M and N. The center of omega 2. Oh, freaking, I got this. No, I got them flipped! No! No! Alright. Change of plan. P is a point on line OM. Oh, lord. And then Q. Q can be... Oh wait, that's actually less scary though. Because before it felt like the knot was going the wrong way anyways. I think in this version it's more... it's more like the second circle only comes in at the very end. Which is good for us because it's annoying. Okay, so it's not tangent P anymore though, but that's not a big deal. So, okay. So A and B are definitely just points on a radical axis, right? So I'm taking the homothenity of the radical axis, perpendicular to PQ. And that should be like this point. Yeah, so that should all just... Okay, so we're gonna draw the radical axis PQ. And this point will be a special, let's call it T. Why is there radical axis though? So the power of A and B is equal. So I pull this one in. It's weird because I feel like the point Q can vary a lot, right? But the tangent C point doesn't... Oh no, the tangent C point does change. But it feels like this Q is like just very... Like you can just spin this and then like part of the figure is standing still. I almost wonder... Okay, also, I guess I should draw MN, right? And like... and why is the tangent here? What can I do with that? Why is that there? Okay, well... Okay, so Q is just the arc midpoint actually then, right? Of... Yeah, I feel like the reference triangle actually wants to be triangle MCD. So you have a triangle MCD, Q is the arc midpoint, T is just the midpoint of CD, period. And you want there to be a circle. Oh, come on, this has to be easy. TC equals TT, I agree. But yeah, I feel like I have the wrong reference triangle. I want triangle MSCD to be my reference. Not what the way that it's given the problem. So I think the way we think about this is triangle MCD is given, and... Or maybe triangle MAB, I don't care. But MCD is given, and then I draw a circle, there's a radical... I guess the radical axis is here so that like I can draw the radical center. Because points A and B don't seem like they really matter. Okay, so we're gonna let R be the intersection of line AB with the common tangent line. I guess it's... Ta-da! Radical axis. Yeah. Okay. Okay, what is my play here? Triangle, midpoint, I want it to be tangent. The circle is literally centered here. Hang on, that's very confusing actually. What is this? Do I want MAB as the reference triangle then? Maybe MAB is a... no, I feel like I want the purple as the reference. So triangle MCD is given. I pick a point Q. The point Q is the arc midpoint. That's just true. And the construction is I pick a circle, draw the other circle that's tangent here. So we don't know what passes through T yet. That feels so crappy actually. Dum-de-dum. Yeah, so I think basically the way to think about it is Q is the circumcenter of Y, X, N, and we want to show T is also on the circle. This is really awkward. Do I care about AB anymore? Can I just eat this whole radical axis? I'm just gonna eat this whole thing. I don't feel like it matters. It's garbage points. So set up triangle. Wait, if I do that, yeah. Triangle. Arc midpoint. I feel like I did something wrong. Hang on, now I'm confused. Wait, so isn't that obviously false then? Wait, what? No, somehow the radius is determined, but I don't see how. Like the homotheity factor from the purple MCD to the black circle is somehow fixed, but why? What thing is holding it in place? I definitely jinxed it today. It's just not easy to be. Oh, I'm confusing tangent at like a specific point with just broad tangent broadly speaking. I really want this setup to be a little more natural though. Death Star. I feel ya. You're telling me NT goes through the upper arc midpoint. Or similar. So assuming they are doubly tangent at n, what I want to show is, so basically it's assume this tangent, show qt equals qn, where q is the center, or the arc midpoint here. Weird. I'm a little disoriented by this setup. Aren't there 4 degrees of freedom? I think the problem has 3. I think you pick... Am I crazy? If you pick a big circle, pick MN, and then pick Q. Right, but picking the circle is... There's a rotation degree of freedom you're dropping. Like, if a triangle has 3 degrees of freedom, then it's the same as you fix the circle for nothing, and then you pick 3 points on it. I think the same thing is true. If you fix the circle, then it's like pick M, pick N, pick Q. So it's 3 points once the entire circle is chosen. The reason it feels weird is because there's a rotation, normally, that we also mod out by. So a triangle has 3 degrees of freedom, and I think by the same token, so does this fixture. It's like M, N, Q. You pick 3 points on one-dimensional curves. Yeah, it tripped me up as well when I was looking at it. I was like, really? This is only 3? But I think it's 3. I hate everything. I thought this would be quick because it was a 1999 Geo. That's what I got. Okay. But what is... I wonder if I actually should have gotten rid of A and B. Maybe that's a mistake. Maybe I should be dropping the tangent in instead. Like ignoring that tangent. All right. All right, we're gonna add in some arc midpoints. I don't think I can just like solve this problem by staring at it now. Okay, so intersect perpendicular line from O to line CD against the bisector line MQ. This one will be called X. Wait, did I already use X? Shoot. All the good point names are taken. W. So we're gonna take that multi-D that maps so that point exists. Meanwhile, L is the antipode, I guess, and we would like hiding this purple circle, I guess, maybe. Oh, I don't really want to hide the purple circle. I think you can determine it, it's just like very unnatural to do so. This picture sucks because I really think that it looks like Q passes through T. So I'm like, I keep confusing myself which things are known and which things aren't. Or yeah, Oh, this is annoying. Okay, so WL. That point might actually be pretty useful. Maybe. What is your definition of T right now? I have no idea. That's the problem. Yeah, this is GeoGebra, yeah. Can you hide segment CD? Oh, that's a good idea. How do I feel about that? I guess it makes sense because we're not doing anything with it. So what's the play now then, though? Like I have these. Okay, I have the circle picture. Can I phrase this in a way that doesn't depend? C and D are here. Here's some arc midpoint. So here's the southern pole. Here's the northern pole. And then I like... I don't know what I'm doing. There are a lot of known angles though. I wish the lines were a little farther apart because I can't really read this. You're actually right. C and D don't seem like they should be that important somehow. right? Like you have an arc midpoint, but I mean it's basically like there's a circle, and you let T be the point here, and you say I want CTD collinear. So maybe we can make CTD solid and just say somehow we want to get like CTD collinear, because you still get the you still get this line and this line that we just drew, these new lines. And then somehow we want to worry about C and D last, because they are not actually that great somehow. So T is the northern pole on here. W is the southern pole on here. Q is the center of the circle. So there's like 7 billion equal angles. Perp. And that probably means we need A and B back though. Right? That probably means we need A and B back. I was trying to kill it. So we want to show CD as tension. QC squared minus QN squared. CD wait, what? Oh, you want to do it by like a Pythag thing? I don't know if I like that that much. What's the other? So these segments are the weird guys. I don't know what the heck they're doing. I almost want to be like, I want to show the homotopy factors like do something. Like this purple one. So there's like a homotopy at n that maps L to T, and there's a homotopy here that like sends something to something, A to C. And the question is like, under what conditions are those? What conditions do I need for them to have the same y coordinate in this picture? ABMN is harmonic. Wait, it is? I guess it is. Yeah, okay, no, that's true. It is harmonic. I didn't notice that earlier. What does that do? It tells you that when I pull this back here, it's also... Is it a good point to project through? You could project through... I don't know. L? L? CD? No. It's really awkward because the homotopes are at M and N, which are not like, do not have y coordinates at the, damn it. But I also feel like I haven't done my angle tracing yet. Like, there's gotta be a bunch, there have to be like a million like equal angles here that I haven't looked at yet, right? Like, I swear they are parallel, like, these two black lines are parallel, and then like there's two isosceles triangles, Bilgelian cyclic quads on the big circle, I guess. I think all of this is still really telling me I should draw a line at M. Because in order for my angles to travel, I need that. So for example, angle LWM is equal to angle LNM, which is also equal to angle WMO. Maybe I do introduce this point. Where is this point? And why is it on the radical axis? What is this point? I can see why they're concurrent though. They're concurrent because ABMN is harmonic. So if I take the radical axis and intersect the light green line, then projecting to the kite will force this point here. So for harmonic reasons, there is a point here. Do I like that point? Is that a point I want to play with? CMN equals TMD. Wow, that is the most. I mean, not wrong. Hey. Is that actually what I'm supposed to do? If it is, I'm going to be very impressed. No way. This is a mixed to linear thing? Is this a mixed to linear problem? No, it's not. No. You're kidding me, right? No, I don't believe it. I don't think MN is the mixed to linear chord. Is it? I don't think it is. It's not on the right lines for that to be true. Oh, but it... Okay, so MNQT is probably cyclic though, right? Yeah, I've done this angle chase. I think it's the same angle chase as in that Japan problem from a while back. MNQT is cyclic, that much is true. Although that is a really involved way to get that is. Okay, so if that's cyclic, how does that help me with C and D? I wonder if... Do I need this point? This is really roundabout, though. Oh my gosh. If I believe his claim, then... Ah, frick. Just intersect them, Jesus. See, they used up M and N, so I don't have midpoint names. Yeah, so MTMF is a thing. Because T is the northern point, so if you have something that's perpendicular... Wait, I feel like I'm running in a circle. What's going on? Isn't this how you... Anyway. I guess you can get rid of C and D that way now though, right? Can you? So if MTF were collinear, we should be okay? Because then you can take a multiply that maps AFB to CD, and then CD intersect MF. Wait, why is that? Okay. God, this logic is so convoluted. Here's a tendency point. A billion things happened. If I can prove MTF are collinear, then when I take the homotopy, F will go to somewhere on there, and C and D. Yeah, okay. I think MTF collinear is enough, although it's going to be really annoying, obnoxious to write. So that's how I'm going to get rid of the C and D. Goal, show MTF collinear. Those points kind of sucked. I feel like I'm missing something pretty important or something, because this feels really roundabout. Especially relative to the time period this one was given. Okay, but I literally just said that, like, what? I just said that MQ, what circle was that? I forgot already. Yeah, MQT is cyclic. So I wanna, MTQ is equal to MNQ is like that. So I want to tie QTF somehow to that same angle. How can I do that? QTF is TF. MOFN. I want to be cyclic, which it is. So that's it? Are we done? Is that it? Can I go home now? I really feel like I'm missing something. I don't believe this is like the expected solution, because this is both really long and really convoluted. Also, did I ever use like... I don't know if I ever used the dark green lines. Let me see. I don't think I ever used them, which is sad. Another attempt to use radical axis has been foiled. I don't think I used radical axis at all, which is... This is straight homotopy the whole way through. Okay, actually, I kind of use I use them very briefly to get MOFN cyclic. Can I get T cyclic faster if once I have that? I don't think I use E actually. So ostensibly, I should name this point something better, but I don't know what to name it. Thank you, XTDS, for the follow. Let's just call it E. The other point E can go do whatever it wants. Alright, so let me make sure I have this right in my head. This is actually a really long argument. So first it's show, okay, so MOEN is cyclic because they all lie in the circle with diameter OR, where R is the radical center. That is enough to get you that MTE are collinear, because now QTE is equal to TL, MEL is there, and MTQN is cyclic by a separate angle chasing argument, which also involves like some isosceles thingy. Actually, that doesn't involve very much. Just shoot. So then you get MTE cyclic, and so once you get MTE collinear, then you use homothety and pray. So homotopy will map WAEB to QC something D. The something works out to have to be T. And that's a wrap. Okay. I don't know what the heck just happened, but that happened. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. And okay, now that I like don't have a bunch of unnecessary junk on the diagram, it feels a little more reasonable, but I still feel like I'm not seeing something. Like, I think what's going to happen is I'm going to look at the solutions on AOPS and then I will be like, oh, I'm stupid. But for now, let's write up what we have. Oh, alright, I forgot something important. I have to move the point label so I don't deal with it later. Okay. M A N Q is kind of screwed. Wait, why is my script not working now? What? Excuse me? I have no fucking clue. All right. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we can blow that diagram up a lot. That's very small. Okay, so this is going to be really convoluted, but I don't have much choice. Okay, so definitions are let P and Q be the centers of omega 1 and omega 2. Let T be the MQ, line MQ meet omega 1 at W. Okay, so PQ is perpendicular to AB, and let L be the antipode of W, and let T be the homothetic image of L. Under, well, okay, we'll just say let T equals PQ cap and L. Wait. Now I'm confused how I defined anything. I think this is backwards. Meanwhile, let T be the intersection of segment PQ with omega 2. And let L be its homothetic image. Since PQ is perpendicular to AB, it follows LW is the diameter, is a diameter of omega. And then we let LW, LO be its center. Okay. All right, so that's the setup, which I'm like looking at this and being like, did I screw this up? Because this feels very strange and also like, I don't know. I just feel like if I like made a circular logic error, I probably wouldn't notice because it's. I think this part is fine so far. Okay, so claim MNTQ is cyclic. Prove directed angle TQM is equal to directed angle LWM is equal to LNM is equal to TNM. Alright, so that part is fine. And then claim oh frick. The midpoint of AB got left off the picture. Monkey patch. So OEMN is cyclic. And that's because by radical axis, the lines MM, NN, AB meet at a point R. Then OAMN is on circle with diameter OR. Claim MT are collinear because directed angle QTE is equal to directed angle TEL, directed angle TE Wait. Shoot. I might have messed up. Oh crap! How did this go? Which ones did I pass through? I needed OEMN. Shoot, I got nothing on T though. That's the problem. Frick. I think I ran in a circle. Crap. God, I got an English wrong. I want to do it from... I want NMT... Okay. We should be okay. So, we want NMT to eventually equal NME. So, NME is NOE. And NMT is TQN, which is the same. LON. Wait, why am I off by a factor of 2? What? NMT. What did I do? Wait, NOE is twice LON, right? So something's wrong. NMT. Wait, why are these off by a factor of 2? That's not supposed to happen, right? Oh, wait, I just NL. Oh no, it's fine. I'm looking at the wrong angle. All right, we're good. Jeez, scared the heck out of me. It should map W to a point on line. It should map E to a point on line ME, which is also on the line through Q, parallel on the, what is T? Line through Q, perpendicular to AB. That is 2.T. Hence TCD are killing at the end. All right. Okay, so it's not actually that long, but I feel a little like, I still feel a little queasy about the whole thing. Alright, that's a wrap. Yeah, this was way harder than I thought it would be. Because I looked at the problem statement, I'm like, oh, this just looks really wimpy. And then, nope, nope. I think I realized that I was in for it once I started constructing the diagram, and there were like a billion like ambiguous intersections where it's like a line intersects a circle and you pick one of the 2 points. Whenever that happens, I just like say to myself like, oh, alright, here we go. Because those problems, there's something about them. I've never been able to formally explain like why these problems scare the heck out of me, but they scare the heck out of me. Oh well, yeah. In the end, we only used the we didn't use the fact that these green lines met here. So it was like a bit of radical axis and everything else was angle chase homophily. So it's like a good like elementary geo problem, but holy crap, that really threw me for a loop. This is a good problem. Will you try the IMO6? No. I'm not in the mood for an FE right now, sorry. Honestly, I didn't think this would take so long, so now I feel bad because I'm supposed to get to some of the other ones that got voted in, but it's 10:30. Alright, yeah, at least like we knew immediately where the tangency point was. Like it would be really scary if it was a problem where we couldn't identify the tangency point either. Invert. Okay, very cool. Curvilinear. Like okay, but like, all right. Everyone's just using inversion. Jesus Christ. Okay, now I don't feel bad at all. This. Inversion to A. Alright. Alright, all you kids with your fancy stuff. So. I don't do super inversions like this. Mo's over 10. I think this is much more than 10 Mo's. Yeah, famous last words. White space is a little funky. All right. Yeah, that feels like an IMO5 geo. It's not a 3.6, but it's not a 1.4. So good job, IMO 1999. You should add it to EGMO. I like never want to touch the publishing is too hard. Alright. When you rewrite it, that's gonna be a long time from now. Cause the thing is, like, it's just not very impactful, I think, for me to write a second edition. Like, what are you gonna get in the second edition that you can't get in the first edition? Like moving points? I'm not adding it in. I want to try the Korea problem, but I just opened it and I was like, oh god. It's one of these. Alright. Okay, so you have a graph. Oh wait. Wait, now I'm confused. You have a what? What? What kind of graph has degree at most 2 everywhere? That's just like...
Fresh, it's a great slogan. They managed to convince an entire continent, if not the globe, that eating a foot of bread was somehow good for you.
What about the 3 bar? Alright, I'll give a shot at the Korea problem, but I don't have very much steam, so I might give up earlier than usual. Except this phrasing is terrible, so I'm not gonna use it. Give me a moment to actually phrase it in like a reasonable way. Let G be a finite simple graph. Actually, we'll stream this. With maximum degree at most 2. Let x1, x 4041 be independent sets of size 2021. Prove that there exists 2021 prove that there exists, prove that one can take 2021, the x size, and select one vertex from. They even use like V for the people. Like they don't like. Come on. V I in X I. That was a bad idea. And indices. Oh god. Oh, let's call the indices slig. Isobi is a bad idea. Okay, we're working with this. Alright, welcome back. So today we have a graph theory problem. The original formulation is here. We're going to ignore it because please. So, you have a finite simple graph with maximum degree at most 2. No condition on the number of vertices. And you'd like to show there's like 4041 independent sets. And you want to get another independent set such that each VI comes from a different one of the x's. That is a statement. So also, like, what the heck? What? So, okay, what is a graph with degree at most 2? It is a union of paths and cycles, right? Is that correct? So, first of all, claim graphs with degree at most 2 are unions Paths and cycles. Wonderful. So, like, okay? Like, I guess. I mean, that's fine. I feel like it just means it's not actually a graph theory problem. Well, it maybe kind of is. I don't know. Okay, so I have a question. Does the greedy algorithm fail if I just like try to pick a random X and pick a person in it, and then pick another X? Just keep looking for people that haven't been grabbed and pull them out. It's only graph theory on paper, I think. It's not real because the graph is so constrained that I don't think there's much intuition from graphs to use. I'm phrasing it with graph theory just because it's easier to talk about that way, but I don't think like knowing graph theory will help much on this problem. Well, other than the part where you're like graphs with degree at most 2 are cycles and lines. Why is it 4041? Ostensibly that's 2n minus 1, right? Like it's the statement is probably not true if you have only 2021 independent sets, right? So maybe I should first do the problem with 2021 replaced by 2, because I feel like a 2021 doesn't do it much. So 2 means I just want like, alright, so you have 3 independent sets. Why do I need 3? What goes wrong if I only have... Why do I need 3? Ah. Alright, we're getting the drawing board out. I think it's not a video game day today. Alright, I'm just gonna hide the blark. I don't mind flavor text if it's like readable, but that thing is really hard to read. I'm sorry. That's like too much. Ah, crap. Alright. No. Okay, very cool. Bye. Yes, I agree it is a combinatorics problem. Alright, so what goes wrong with 3? So, What goes wrong with 2? So if n equals 2, you know what? I'm just gonna replace 2021 with n because it's actually making it harder to read in this case. Usually I don't mind like the 2021 to n type things, but if there's like that many 2021s and 4021s, I'd rather just have n. So for n equals 2, I want 2 independent sets. I see. The counterexample is the square. That's how it goes wrong. If you have if your cycle looks like this, then you can have this situation where it's like that, and then yeah, max degree less than yeah, max degree at most 2. What's the source? This is Korea Finals 2021, problem 3. So this is the counterexample with only 2 and with only 2 sets. And the claim is if I have 3 independent sets, I can't get this bad behavior. I think that should just be true. Can complete. This can't be. How do you do it for n equals 2? Hey, hang on. I could like brute force the cases, but I really don't want to. Like, if the vertices are all distinct, then in order for the problem to fail, you would need like a K2222, which is not good. That's not too regular. But the problem is some of the vertices can overlap. I guess if you have a vertex that overlaps, then you are okay actually, right? If there's any vertex that is in 2 sets, just it's okay. So that's how you do n equals 2. I feel like that did not help me. Okay, so the next thing I want to know is if n equals 3, 3, 3, 3, what is the counterexample if I only have 4 independent sets? In general, how do I fail the problem if I need to pick? Oh god, this gets hard very quickly in terms of n. So this is linear in n, right? Like, I want to somehow. I feel like this is not the right way to construct it. Here's what I'm gonna do. All right. Those are the colors. That's the counterexample. And then you have 2 greens or 2 reds. So it says you have 2 shades of green and 2 shades of red. So for n equals 3, This feels really crappy. I don't think this will work. More generally. No, wait. No. Am I a crazy person? Is C2N? Do you think it's C2N? The thing is, I don't know how to assign the sets. Because like 2n minus 2 doesn't have an n symmetry. Oh, that's how you do it? Oh no. Okay, so there's multiple C2n, and then n minus 1. Oh, okay. All evens. I see. Oh, that's really scary. Oh, that's good. Okay. And then I also have this dumb example that I came up with here. So, alright. I guess this one here is a worse case of the C2N example, actually. Okay then, so once you have 2n minus 1, alright. So somehow it's like if the sets line up, if you have like a lot of copies of the same set, that's the most restricting, maybe? I guess maybe what I should be thinking about is I have a 2. Okay, here's what the general idea is going to be. I think this example is really good with the C2N, and what we're going to do is we're going to just piggyback off of that. So for our graph consists of a bunch of paths and a bunch of cycles. And oh crap. No, it's not true that they live in But you want a 2 coloring ish. A 2 like it freaking. So certainly you can 2 color this. I don't know if this one 2 colors well. Because this is odd cycle. It's an even cycle. At least in the case where it's an even cycle though. Maybe for the odd cycle I just... no. But x1 through x2n minus 1 is here. So there's something like what I want to do is something like there's the set of black vertices and then there's like some connections here, Whereas there's another, I mean, there's a second. There's like a set of white vertices. Maybe I should just treat them in the same place. Actually, I don't know if I want to separate them. So each of these is 2021 elements, and they are independent, which I don't really know what to do about. What do I do with the fact they're independent? But here's what I hope. Hall's lemma, maybe? Question mark? Maybe? Right, because the idea is if they're like if Hall's lemma works for either this blob or this blob for one of the two black and white colorings, then you're set. You just match them. And these things have like pretty high degree, or for whatever your definition of high is. So I don't know, like it's weird because you only are trying to pair off half the things on the right. But it's like, if I can find a subset within one of these of 2021 things, a subset in here of 2021 friends, then you'd be okay. And I don't know what that means. This might be desperation. The problem is I don't like... I was excited about the coloring up until I drew a C7 and was like, oh crap. But I think it is what it is, right? Like, this is sort of a matching problem. Like, if you decide what independent set you want, then it is Hall's lemma. So what I want is like for some independent set to satisfy Hall's lemma, but I don't know how to pick it. Is the problem. But in the C2N example, this really is sharp, right? Sun. could you actually... What would a counterexample look like? If you had a bad set... See, the thing is, because of this C2N example, I do need to pick the independent set a little bit carefully. But on the other hand, x2n minus 1 gives you a lot of breathing room. Even for like n equals 4, can I show it? So like, what if all the xi's are in the dumbest case when all the xi's are disjoint? Wait, can you do that case? Can I do the case when the xi's are disjoint? Wait. How do you do that case? That's just like fun. Wait, how do you do that? Oh my god. Okay, I'm... Oh? Question mark? I have a soft spot for host manager now, so I keep trying to use it in situations where it doesn't apply. I wanted to use black and white as my way of controlling things, but... Okay, if the graph is bipartite, does this actually work? It shouldn't, right? It's just that the degree n is so large and there's so many of the sets that somehow I want to throw half of them away and round up. Is what I want to do. How can I see origin problem? I can link it, I guess. But the original phrasing is just like a really confusing way of saying the same thing that's written. But wait, sorry, wrong link, wrong link. Here, that's the one you want. Welcome. 7, 11. See, the thing is, I'm not really using the fact that this graph is what it is. It's why does it matter the xi's are independent? And like the independence is the weirdest bit. What does it mean to be independent on a structure like this? Why was there a counterexample with the square? So just broadly, like if you have an independent set and another independent set, both with n elements in them, and your graph looks something like this, what does that tell? Like what is the relation? So they can be equal. They could differ by the graph is so dumb. It's like cycles and paths. What if it's on just a cycle? But the problem is that's just saying that there's spacing. This is bugging me so much. Alright, here's what we're gonna do, alright? We're gonna first solve the problem for a freaking path, because I don't know what else to try. So you have like a path, like literally it's a path. Looks like this. And then you have the things that you want to pair it with in whole or whatever, up to 2n minus 1. And these things are all n, this is all degree n. So it's like there's some lasers going out here, and then here there's some more lasers. And I want to find an independent set this must be ad hoc, right? Because the graph is so constrained. What if all the xn are equal? Then you just take one from the first 2021. Like you let t sub I be I and vi be something. Wait, how do you do this? Oh, here's an idea. We're just gonna match things and then take half of them. That's my new plan. I might round the wrong way. Shit. No. But okay, like the idea is something like I want to try to just ignore the independent condition for a moment, get a set that this will work at least for a path where I try to get a matching using every red set. And then you can make it independent by throwing away at most half of the elements. Does that work? Okay, so now this is just Hall's lemma, right? And is that true? Wait, I have 2n minus 1 sets on the right. There's all n coming out, n edges coming out of all of them. But I don't have a regularity condition on the left. Wait a minute. that's bad news. Never mind. Change of plan. Jesus Christ. Take a maximal. I guess I should look at a maximal thing, right? I feel so crappy doing this greedily. Take a maximal thing on the left. So take a... I want to take a maximal matching in this graph. So let's say it's like here, here. I don't know, just something. So the condition that is maximal means that means something. I don't know what it means. It means that the set of compatible things on the right is exactly the same as the set of the thing in the matching. So, for example, let me just draw this picture. We're gonna wing this. I guess it's n equals 3 now. So you have 4 or something like that, and like I don't know. Let's draw some matches. So if it's maximal, then let's say it's up to x r m p t l. I don't know what letter is good. R. We'll call it R. All right. R. At least n. What can go wrong? So many yes, many things can go wrong. Okay, and because it's maximal for the matching, that means if I add in any other set, then Hall's condition will fail, meaning actually, so no other subset on the left satisfies Hall's condition. In particular, when I add one in... Wait, what the heck? Hang on, what? If I add in one green, I must get no red. Right? So I have a fixed list here of our things that cover all these peeps or whatever. Wait, I'm confused. How does Hall work? Wait, now I'm very confused. Wait, does that mean the other x's that aren't in use aren't connected to anything? That can't be right. No, 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 no. Wait, am I a clown? I think I'm a clown. What? That's not how Haltama works. What? No, 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 no. What are you doing? What? And you have a graph that doesn't have a matching because like something like this is true. And you look at the maximal parts. So these are actually isolated? They can't touch other vertices? Excuse me, what? Wait, I'm confused as hell. This is max. Oh, okay, okay. The condition is if I add in one more, then some subset will fail Hall's condition. Oh, okay. Not the subset with one more. Some subset will fail Hall's condition. Alright. I don't know if that's good then. Maybe I should be using the grown-up version then. Like somehow I need to use the fact that the red things are independent in here. Where independent really just means there's gaps. So I don't know what I'm doing. I just need each vertex on the left to have some... There might not even be high degree like how do I do this even if I know the red things are disjoint? I guess if the red things are disjoint, then you can definitely throw a hole at it. Because then it's one regular on the left. The other tightest case is when all the xi's are equal. And then I need the fact that the neighbors of any red thing are disjoint to conclude that whatever that set is also. Is it true, at least for the path, that like if there's a matching on either the black or on the white or something like that? Like I mean, I guess that's true if you only have black or only have white. It's just the gaps are so irregular that I don't like it. I wonder if you can do some dumb crap where you color it, like, based on how many of the X's it's in. Like mod 2. That would be pretty weird. I don't think it will work. Doesn't tell you enough. Right? Yeah, that doesn't tell you enough. If the path is short, that constrains. That means like both the x's, but also the set of things you can choose is constrained. It's almost like I want like to pick xi, or something like that. Like pick an xi as a thing, but obviously you can't actually do literally that. If I have two independent sets, can I get another one when it's like on a line? Oh, because the thing is the cycles are not bipartite. Odd cycles are not bipartite, which is gonna be a sore point. Man, I'm glad I did the Ibero killing streak last week, because I'm not gonna get very many videos out of this stream. Oh, come on. The other thing that you can try to do, I guess, is like all the independent sets sort of live in, there's a maximal independent set above. So there's like a sort of a partial order on the set of independent sets if you ignore like the size condition. And that might give you a better way of controlling these things. It's weird. I really want to take the black and white thing, but the problem is if the XIs have this are like spaced, say 3 apart rather than 2 apart, it's not clear to me this will work. Does it work? I feel like it might, but it's very. I need to remember some more information somehow. So it's like either the black degree is higher or the white degree is higher, whatever that means. And I have like factors of 2 I can be throwing away. I just don't know if the degrees are enough here. We're expecting a total of like about n/2 times what's the average degree on the right? The average degree on the right will be... it can be close to... The max degree on the right after this is... The max degree on the left is 2n minus 1. So somewhere there's at least... So the degree is at most that. So if I... It's dropping 2 factors of 2, that's the issue. You drop a factor of 2 to focus on either black or white, and then now you're... No. This is at least... You drop both half the vertices and half the degrees. That's too much. I need to do something better. Some of the degrees... So by pigeonhole, without loss generality in the black subgraph, sum of degree xi on the black is at least half of what it should have been. So each of these were... Crap. Damn it. Do I use the XIs themselves instead of the... Rather than try to prescribe the black and white coloring, can I somehow use the X's themselves as sticking and averaging over? I don't know if that helps though. In the case where the XIs are all disjoint, then I need to do the independence work myself somehow. Like I can get a full matching, but then I need to throw away half the elements myself. So... alright. Have we solved this? No! I don't know how to do it for a line! I guess if I can do it for a line, I can probably do most of the problem, honestly. But no, I have no idea what's going on. Like, cause the problem is the two extreme cases I'm thinking of are, like, basically completely opposite. In one case, well, like 3 extreme cases, really. In one case, all the xi's are equal. And then, you know, like, you can never... It forces your hand a lot, and then you have to say, because xi is independent, so is the set I picked. In the other case, you can say xi's are disjoint. If all the xi's are pairwise disjoint, you can get as big of a set as you want if you ignore independence. But then you have to yourself throw away half the elements from there and round up, because the x's won't do it for you. They, you know, it doesn't tell you any information about the adjacency on those vertex sets. And then the case that with the C2n that we saw earlier is also just like, sort of like a midpoint between these two, and I just don't know what to do. I'm really hell-bent on this strategy of like somehow to reduce it to Hall. But the problem is I need something, I don't know. Because in one of the cases, you have to use the fact the xi's are independent really heavily, like in one extreme case, but in the other extreme case, you don't. You just say, independent set has at least half the elements, Rolfocopter, something, something. Even actually, that's not even true, because it might be an alt cycle. But... what do you do? Can I get a case that's that bad? If we have 2n minus 1 mutually exclusive sets, no, that's just that cycle is really big. I got nothing. How do I use the fact the xi's are independent? I guess like if two independent sets fight each other a lot, like if you have a set x1 and x2 such that, well, I guess like there aren't just that many edges. Crap. Okay, what is the case that's like just like really almost the case where wait, that's C2n case we can do because we can The black and white thing works. Black and white thing works because it was specified by the XIs. So I need to make the coloring based on the XI somehow. Yeah, actually edge deletion could maybe work. The idea is that you use some of the XIs to figure out how you want to delete edges. So when you shoot, when I delete if I like delete an XI, meaning I remove all its vertices, what the heck does that do? Because it's an independent set and we know that the graph looks like this, we know that the edges that got deleted are like mutually exclusive for each vertex in the set. So if I shoot down an x1, then it will always kill like 4042-ish edges. It might be slightly less in case some of these vertices are on the boundary, but in that case maybe we don't really care anyways. So basically, like, if I delete an independent set, deleting independent sets will rapidly disconnect the graph. And now the question is, can I really do it? She is a subset of the natural numbers, two are connected if and only if they are adjacent. If you want. Sure. I mean, there might be cycles, but I got nothing. This was not the problem to start it this late. Alright, I'm sorry. If you send this in next time, I'll give it another go, but I don't think I have enough steam right now to keep fighting this. At least it was not a zero problem stream. We've had those before, right? I forget which stream it was where we actually got no problems. There don't have to be cycles. I agree, but there could be. Alright. That's all, folks. I want to know how you do this problem. I was so confused when I was like, why is the graph at most 2 regular? But I think the independence doesn't really matter. Or the independence is... I don't know what it is about it. It's not like the full generality of like a graph theoretic independent set, but there's something happening, and I don't know what it is. Yeah, I agree the cycle case. It's actually odd cycles that worry me, because in that situation, you're you don't even have a bipartite the black-white coloring. There's no bipartite coloring of an odd cycle. Alright. It was a good run. Oh my god, math is so hard. But ARM TST RAM is so good though. Okay. See y'all next time, friends. Oh, actually, maybe see you tomorrow if you're coming to UCMA test review, where I, yeah, UCMA exists. Alright, take care.